Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom review. As you can see by title below, this is on episode 9 of my yoga. And I gotta say, one thing about this anime is you can never predict something. One moment you're predicting this one thing because you've seen something in this one episode, and the next episode totally doesn't, total everything you predicted just went out the window. Maybe a few things you did correctly, but literally what the hell? This episode, I felt like there were so many things that gave me a total mind fuck. Literally, the whole anime series so far has been a total mind fuck, which is good in general that it is a mystery anime and that, there has been a lot of mystery. I don't know what's going on in certain circumstances. Sorry. And that really just like, it's good like that because it makes you keep thinking, makes you never ready for the surprises that this anime gives. And that's one thing that I have enjoyed about this anime. There's a lot of things that I don't, and there's been a lot of things that make you wonder like, what, can I take this seriously? Like one thing is, like the creatures, the monsters, the things they're scared of that they show up. You can't take it seriously sometimes. It's kind of a joke, especially when Volcana and Mitsumune are getting chased by theirs. You see a little penguin thing, kind of creepy with some creepy ass hand thing going and following him, but in the end it just walks past him and whoop, kind of, I guess, like symbolizing what happened with Tokimune before when he's running on the thing and falls down. Then you got Volcana with some weird ass octopus thing. I don't even know how that, correlates with what his fear was with him getting fired and everything. So that's, I don't really get that. And the music in that part really just got me like, what? It kind of made it like a joke, you know what I mean? And there's so many things that make this like, I don't really understand why they're doing this, why this is happening. I still don't get why there's so many characters. That's one thing that I don't like. If there was less characters, I feel it'd actually be pretty good. Like, seeing certain episodes when they show one flashback is really good. We learn more about Hayato in this one, for example, and now finally know why he always gets mad when Mitsumune doesn't listen to him and why he wants him to always listen to him. I thought it was going to be something else, maybe like, him having feelings for him or something like that. Nope. It turns out he has a messed up life as well. Pretty much everyone here has a messed up, on the show has a messed up life. So he has a messed up life where his parents controlled every little bit, every little thing about him, which sucks. I really get, like I feel sorry for him throughout that whole flashback. And I gotta say, before I go sleep, I get to see this creepy ass grandma picture and her like coming out the window. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep now, guys. But that was kind of creepy. Like, good job on that one. Like, sometimes some of the fears make sense, and they kind of show like that is pretty damn creepy. I gotta say. But those parents are totally like, what the hell's wrong with them? Not only do they treat their kid like that, but even the grandma, because she was kind of probably turning, she's going senile because she's older, and now they don't want her to do that, so they lock her up in the attic. What the hell? Then they lock their kid up in there as well. I kind of get what he's going through, but because of that, you wouldn't want to do the same thing, right? I guess just that's just how things happen sometimes when you're raised. But damn, his whole poor Mitsumune, turns out he never really was friends with Hayato. Hayato just looked at him like a puppet the whole time and wanted everything to stay the same. And even me, like, I feel sorry for Hayato, but I'd be like, no fucking way, dude. Really? This whole time you just thought of me as a puppet? And you expect me to keep going like this? No. He's pretty, like, I see what he's finally going through. He's been a puppet his whole life. Acting like he's Tokimune throughout, like, most of his life. And now finding out his best friend, who he thought, he respected so much and, like, thought really cared about him. Turns out he just thought him as a puppet. So there's that. That was pretty actually interesting and good. And things like that, showing, Mitsumune's flashback before as well, are good. Then you have it where we have so many characters and so many, like, no development for, like, a big majority of them. And even one of the episodes with, like, 4 flashbacks for those 4 characters made no sense. They don't correlate towards anything in this, so I don't understand why they would have that episode. I feel like that was a waste of an episode, to be honest, because they don't even matter too much at this point. There's only 12 episodes, so there's 3 more episodes left, and we're not gonna get all these characters get any development, and half the characters don't even show up anymore. So it's like, why? You should have made your cast of characters smaller, and then this would have been more effective, and you know, we can get some development on certain characters. We can get more, flashbacks like we have for these certain ones, the main ones, and things make sense. The Masaki one made sense. The Hayato one made sense. Seeing Mitsumune's one made sense. These make sense. And then there's that one episode, like I said before, with the 4 people. How is that going to help with anything? Those characters are really not even shown anymore, except the dude with the glasses, who now he has some people going to go with him, and they're going to go try and, get the bus and probably try and kill Masaki again. Like, these people are going crazy. That's the only reason maybe you'd have this much people, because they start to go crazy. They start to think, each other is this and that, and you have witch hunts and stuff. But then you still don't even need that much people. So it literally still just, that's one thing I don't understand why this anime would do, is have this much people. If they had a smaller cast, things could be better. I thought it was going to be people dying and stuff, to which we've only had one person die. Because in this episode, we finally, guess who shows up? Eye Patch Dude and Jack, and they both have bow and arrows, and supposedly there's someone out there doing stuff and trying to, they're trying to kill them and everything. So I don't know what's going on there. Volcano tries to chase them, to which they go into that other village, to which that stone that Masaki said pretty much says you have to accept Nanaki or don't go forward. And I don't really understand that as well, because they end up going there. And then Masaki. I started to think, she was telling the truth and all this stuff, but she still seems super suspicious. Oh, I gotta use the bathroom. They go, and she looks back like, oh, okay, they're leaving. I can go run out somewhere. Why? You're trying to gain people's trust, and then you go running off like this again? There's probably some reasoning behind it, but I still honestly don't understand what she is doing, why all this is happening. And then, of course, there's also the fact that them are trying to, prove something correct, that's right, about the whole thing, that if you conquer your fear, those things will be gone. To which they get attacked by someone, Jack with the bow and arrow, and someone comes out of nowhere. We don't see his face, but I'm thinking it's probably Reggie, Masaki's cousin. Come to save the day, it would make sense for that to happen. Either that, or it's some random person, because who knows with this anime, predicting anything can literally just lead you to frustration in the next episode. But that's what I'm predicting. I'm thinking it's probably the cousin. It just seems the most logical. But then again, like I said, this anime is not logical at all. But yeah, of course, the ending for the whole thing for Mitsumune was, of course, he ends up, it looks like he accepted, what the whole thing was, and he finally says, no, I'm not Tokimune, I am Mitsumune. Wants to tell his mom that and everything. Him and the little penguin thing is walking side by side, and all of a sudden he wakes up and he's in what looks to be, there's a light in the top of the room. I don't know, maybe it's a hospital. So there is still the theory that maybe these people, maybe he's in a coma and everything is fake, or maybe everyone is in a coma or something like that, or they got in an accident on the bus, like the bus was really going there and they got in an accident when they entered the mist kind of thing, and that's what's going on here. Or like I said before, there's the possibility of them being in limbo, stuck in between both worlds. There's multiple different theories that we can go by that I'm not too sure as of yet, because so many things end up changing, so many things end up proving wrong at one point. It's honestly good in that aspect, like I said, for a mystery. It keeps me guessing every time. It keeps me wondering what's going to happen next. I never know what's going to happen next, to be honest. That's one good thing about this anime, but there's still a lot of things that I think, like I said before, could have been done way better for this anime to be done better. But honestly, so far, like, a lot of the things make it just feel like it's a troll, really. But still keep me interested. That's one thing that I liked about this anime so far, is definitely keeps me interested, definitely keeps me surprised, and that's what's good for a mystery type of anime. So that's good for that. But that's pretty much it for me. I think I'm going to end the review here, guys. That's all I really got to say. Overall, I would say a good episode, just for the fact that we learned, more about Hayato, which was good. We see some random guy coming in who's probably Masaki's brother. Masaki has something planned, I'm not too sure. Mitsumune looks like he might have moved on. Maybe he got through to the other side. I don't think so. but it's a possibility maybe he gets out and then he ends up running back to save Masaki kind of thing. He does seem like the type of dude that, just like me, Masaki said she did get out and now she's coming back to save her cousin. So that's a possibility there. And then there's just mysterious people that are seemingly trying to get, obviously they got Jack and that other Jack to shoot bow and arrows at people. So I'm not too sure what's going on there. So a lot of questions that I still do not have answered, and we're just gonna have to see how well they do it in 3 more episodes. There's only 3 more episodes, so I don't know, what could they possibly do in 3 episodes when there's so many things still left open and we still don't know about. It's really confusing, and I feel like it's gonna be rushed. That's how I feel. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed you want to talk about, comment below as well. And until next time, guys. See